Alrighty, time for more adventures with Detective Grimoire. We're in the swamp here, we have a murder, and we have just interviewed our two first suspects here. Bobby Burl and Vanderpeer. We can read about them. We solved a challenge. Bribed Remington to get permission and promised him a cut of the movie's profits. Researching locations for a movie about Boggy. Suspicious. Vanderpeer works with Bobby Burl. Was unable to find Burl last night. Filmed by himself. Was filming at the exact time of the murder. Tried to film before but wasn't given permission. Has made a string of popular fantasy movies. Let's see. Bobby Burl enjoys traditional black and white photography. Took a blurry photo of something in the woods. Has worked with Vanderpeer for years. So Remington left the cafe looking sick last night. Burl carries his camera around most of the time. Secret passionate hobby on the side, which is taking photographs. And we have solved the challenge. Burl was taking time off last night to take black and white photographs of the swamp. Here is Boggy, the mysterious creature. Has not been officially sighted for 60 years. Remington, the murder victim. We hope you enjoy your visit to Boggy's bog. His body was found outside his office in the swamp. He received 3 small wounds in his chest, and there was a mysterious slime around his wounds. Cool. Alright, so we will go this way. Oh, here's the museum.
I don't think it's a window, but this hatch is shut at the moment. I can't see inside. This side of the museum is surrounded by blue and red flowers. I don't think it's a window. This...
Alright.
That's the logo for Boggy's Bog. So, I'm guessing this museum is an official part of the tourist attraction. I hope they don't charge an entrance fee.
Ha.
That museum is quite... which makes it look even more out of place in a swamp. Is it being held up on wooden supports? It's bizarre.
Ha.
It's a stepping stone path that goes past the museum and into the woods. So glad I'm wearing my best shoes today. There's less light back there. Those trees are getting thicker and thicker.
Alright, let's go into the
The door's
museum.
jammed unless I can get these brass handles out of the way. Seems like I can rotate them around, just until the gap in the middle is clear.
Okay, aha.
That top hat guy would have so struggled with this one.
Okay.
Let's see here. This journal belonged to the explorer, who first discovered Boggy in this swamp 60 years ago. I'd better take a look at this. This journal, it's full of drawings and notes all about Boggy. It seems to be the centerpiece of the entire museum.
A journal recorded 60 years ago by the explorer who first visited the swamp. The only record of Boggy existing contains notes and sketches on the appearance of the swamp creature. Boggy is shown with 3 small claws on each arm. Boggy's feet are always hidden in the water. There seems to be a page ripped from the back.
Models of Boggy's claws. Hold on. What's this? Something doesn't seem right here. I think I should try arranging these models into pairs.
Okay.
Something seems out of place.
According to historical sketches, the skin would have had a number of spots and patterns similar to that of a toad or frog. 3 prominent sharp claws, supposedly the primary weapon of the Boggy swamp monster. Some early sketches even showed a small thumb.
I don't think these gloves are part of the exhibit. It looks like someone tried to hide them here.
Aha! These flippers, they're not part of the museum exhibit, that's for sure.
These are skulls? Oh, they're just models. Creepy models. Things in jars. Ooh. I don't like things in jars. Unless the thing is marmalade. This is a really cramped museum. Just one room. Not worth the admission price. Some educational facts about swamps. Did you know swamps are gross? Yes? Yes, I did.
He's awesome.
It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon show.
He looks a bit different. He has no claws anymore. Another story from Boggy's Bog. Copyright SFB Productions.
Boggy playing the piano. He's having a grand old time. Swamp Studios, providing the best in swamp-based animated entertainment. Copyright MCM XXXIV. That'll be 1930, 1934? Copyright... It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon show. It says another story from Boggy's Bog. But actually, I think this is from the very first episode.
Huh, cool.
Let me guess, you don't work here, do you? I wonder if that makes you the first tourist I've seen today.
You're incorrect, detective. I am no mere tourist.
How did you know I was a detective? Was it my stylish trench coat, my sensitive, inquisitive manner?
It was the clueless expression on your face.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the one.
Right. That's it. You've done it now. What's your name?
I go by Folder. Agent Folder. What are you doing?
I'm writing bad things about you in my notebook. I'm doing a drawing of your beautiful face. I'm writing in my diary. It's been a long day.
I'm writing in my diary. It's been a long day. So, if you're not a tourist, and you don't work here...
I am a scholar, an academic. I'm here to research the past and uncover the future.
So, you're visiting the museum. For fun.
Fun! Oh, there's nothing so simple as fun to be had here. I come to this museum night and day to study its secrets.
Oh?
Ah, what kind of secrets? It's just a museum about Boggy, right? The swamp creature.
He's one of the most intriguing modern examples of cryptozoology. A fascinating combination of scientific fact and wild speculation.
I'm with you on the speculation front. Although, come to think of it, people have been hinting that I should find out about the history of this creature.
A wise suggestion. And you've come to the right person. My knowledge far exceeds anyone else you might have met so far.
So, you'll help me?
I suppose I could divulge some of my findings with you, if you're in the mood for a little light reading. Let me find it for you. Oh yeah, this'll do. Something for beginners at least.
Information about Boggy collected by Agent Folder. Boggy Swamp became a protected area after reports of hunting in the area. Boggy's appearance has changed from the original sketches, in which he has 3 claws on each arm. The modern creature has simple fin-like arms instead, to make him less threatening. No footprints were recorded in the journal, but some experts believe that information is out there somewhere.
So, Mr. Folder.
Agent Folder.
Yeah, were you here yesterday? What were you doing last night?
I was here, in the museum, going through my files one final time before disappearing into the night.
Don't museums usually close in the evenings?
They do. I've never been one to worry about other people's schedules. I come and go as I please.
What?
There's a key to every lock, detective.
Oh, so you have the key to the museum?
Of course I don't. Why would you think that?
Well,
Once again, that clueless expression. I use a lockpick and get in through the small side door. I have a right to be here, you see. Remington has no business locking me out, so I don't let him.
You just admitted
What?
to breaking the law. If everyone did that, my job would be a lot easier.
It's not my best lockpick. This new one's cheap. I used to own one, a superior model. Unfortunately, I misplaced it in one of the darker corners of the swamp, so I doubt...
I'm writing down your confession about sneaking around here at night.
And what are you gonna do? Report me to Remington? Good luck, my friend.
I need to pick my questions carefully.
Okay, he's starting to be kind of weird, but yeah. Stop swamping the swamp. What? Definitely not the murder weapon. Might belong to Agent Folder. I found near the tree house. Found near Remington's body, maybe?
The lockpick I found near Remington's body might belong to Agent Folder. As far as I know, Agent Folder is experienced with lockpicks. I wonder if he's hiding something.
Challenge unlocked. The lockpick was found outside the scene of the crime. Could it belong to Folder?
I have a bone to pick with you.
Are you setting yourself up for a joke? Something about a lockpick?
Maybe. Who knows? Stop distracting me. I'm trying to interrogate you.
My apologies, go ahead.
So, what are we showing Folder now? Where did I find this again?
Outside office.
I found a lockpick at the scene of the crime.
Oh, apparently you did. Why does this concern me?
You already admitted to owning a lockpick and using it open locked doors. You were at the scene of the crime yesterday, might know who dropped it. You said Remington always carried a lockpick with him.
You already admitted to owning one of these, and how you're ever so happy to come and go as you please with it, am I right? Be honest.
Luckily for me, Detective, I was honest with you. I believe I have already explained that second lockpick before you even found it.
You left your lockpick by Remington's office yesterday. You lost your lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a new one. You let Remington borrow your lockpick before he died.
You lost your lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a new one.
That's right. I appreciate you finding it for me. However, I won't ask for it back. Apparently, it has since become some diabolical instrument in the art of murder.
Yeah, it's an important piece of evidence.
Okay. Sure.
There's a little door in the wall here. I think it leads outside. It's locked, though. Apparently, this is the exact hat worn by the explorers 60 years ago.
Woohoo!
It seems everyone is destined to lose a hat or two in this damn swamp. This is a really cramped...
Yeah, okay. Let's get out of here again. Let's go this way. Woohoo!
The rock path leading back towards the museum. This staircase is a tree. And this tree is a staircase. And this place is so weird. This staircase... And the water's clear here. I can see my reflection in it. Not bad.
Oh, dude. I love the cutscenes.
Someone please tell me why there's a house here. Well, the lights are on. Maybe somebody's home.
Cool.
I wouldn't be using this old rope bridge if I had a choice. I've seen the movies, I know what happens. It feels like I've stepped into nighttime. What happened to the sun? The latch is broken on this door. Seems I can fix it with those 3 cogs if I just put them in the right place.
Oh,
Once
really?
they're on the right pins, I can move the handle at the bottom to try and open the door.
Okie dokie. Let's do that, I guess. Nope.
Perfect. I am amazing.
Oh, dear.
The owner of this house seems to enjoy reading. Though, I'm not sure what else there is to do up here, actually. I'm indoors. What a treat. This is like an oven? Or is it just a boiler? It's so old-fashioned it hurts my brain.
Ha.
Check out that sunlight beaming through the window. It's so bright I should have brought my sunglasses. Check out that sun... The tree comes straight through the middle of the house. It even has little drawers carved into it. Okay, even I'll admit, that's pretty cool.
Ha.
There's a whole load of needles and wool on that shelf. Or should I say yarn? I just don't know anymore. A little blanket on a little bed in a little house. It makes very little sense.
Lol.
A little blanket on a...
It does it?
You just walked straight into my house, did you?
Not exactly. I had to climb up here first. I'm paid to walk into people's houses. Sorry, I would have rung the bell.
Not exactly. I had to climb up here first.
Normally, I have methods for dealing with unwanted attention, but I can make exceptions for harmless idiots.
Do you get any attention up here?
Most of the time, people like to leave me alone. But I don't think you're going to, are you?
Nope.
No. I could make an excuse and say it's my job to ask you about last night, but to be honest, I climbed all the way up here and I just like being indoors.
Well, if you insist on staying, I'll tell you. I'm Lady Waybridge, and I think you might be climbing up the wrong trees.
I'm Detective Grimoire, and I think I might agree with you.
Huh.
What do you do here? Did you work for Richard Remington?
I was living here before that man was even born, and I have absolutely nothing to do with him, or his little tourist attraction.
You're exaggerating. How long have you been here? Just in this treehouse? What do you do up here?
I've been here longer than anyone. Even longer than, well, anyone.
I like numbers.
60 years, something like that.
What have you been doing for that time? If you don't mind me asking.
I have many reasons to be here,
Boggy?
but I won't bore you with all the details of my life.
I'm sure there's one detail worth writing down.
I like to study the plants and flowers in this area. I've learned many things from them.
Now, what about
Okay.
this little chemistry set you've got on your table?
I wouldn't call it a chemistry set, but if you bring me an object that has liquid on it, or inside it, I'll tell you what that liquid consists of.
Wow, how do you do that?
Chemistry.
A page from Waybridge's Book of Pressed Flowers contains information about all the flowers in the swamp and where they grow. The green and red species only grow around the side door of the museum and can't be found anywhere else.
Your job is to ask me about what happened last night.
Do you even know what happened last night?
I know more than you might imagine.
Oh, that sounds useful. Can you tell me? What were you doing?
I was here, in my house, by myself.
What else?
That's it.
Thanks. Just give me a minute to write all this down.
Okay. I guess we'll go back out or something. Okay, that was going back, so I want to go the other way. That way. Oh, we're at the cafe. Okay, cool.
Predictably, a trash can, and I just can't resist taking a look inside. The glamorous life of a detective. My favorite part of the job. Maybe there's something underneath the trash in here.
Whee! Hey, someone made a...
Hello, what's this? Just a piece of paper? Or something more sinister?
Oh, we can continue going through the trash. Yay! These look like designs for a Boggy costume. What's going on around here?
Are we really talking about a swamp creature here?
I brought with me just proofs that I found in the trash. Can explains what I found in my office. Just hidden inside. I found in the trash. The costume design I found in the trash can explains what. Burl's photo is showing me.
The costume design
Maybe?
I found in the trash can explains what Burrow's black and white photo is showing me. My detective's intuition is kicking in. That black and white photograph. I'm not sure I'm looking at the real Boggy here, and I think these designs I found in the trash can might be the answer. I'll ask around, see if anybody knows anything about this. Oh, and I should start looking for the costume itself. If I can find that, there'll be some pretty impressive evidence.
Well, you sort of... Chapter 2, A Deadly Disguise. Well, we already have 2 parts of it. Oh, hello.
I have something for you.
Another gift already. Where are you keeping all this stuff? You don't even have pockets in that dress.
I don't need a pocket to carry a key.
What key?
I don't know. You could try it on any door you like. Although, I recommend you try it on that office door.
Remington's office?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
The tables and chairs are made out of parts of a ship, I think. Never really learned much about ships. Water everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Seriously, I'm not drinking that.
No, don't.
Grass, trees, nothing unusual. There's a little locked door on the side of the ship here. I think it's part of the cafe. A shipwreck? In a swamp? Does that make any sense? And why is there a cafe growing out of the side? There's a wooden path built right into the shipwreck. The rope bridge leads up through those trees. Do they expect tourists to climb up there? It looks dangerous.
I'm presuming this is where we came from.
Ah, yes. I heard they were sending somebody over. So you're Detective Grimoire.
At your service. Well, kind of. You're a suspect too.
Of course, of course. Feel free to be as suspicious as you like. I won't be offended. You can call
Aw.
me Harper.
How did you know my name?
I can only assume I must have read about one of your many exploits. But I think you'll find this swamp to be your greatest challenge.
What's so challenging about an old swamp? You mean this murder case? I'm sure I can handle it. I love challenge. I eat challenge for breakfast.
What's so challenging about an old swamp?
The swamp itself has a history that has captured many imaginations, for better or for worse. My advice to you, look to the past. It could be the way forward.
Cool.
So, you sit in this boat all day and sell food to people? To tourists, I guess?
Not just the tourists, but the employees too. To anyone who is hungry or thirsty. I know everyone's favorite foods.
What are they?
Oh.
And is this a real shipwreck? How did it get here?
I can't expose all the secrets of the swamp. I don't want to spoil your fun.
Is there a secret to this shipwreck?
No.
You just spoiled my fun.
You'll find out there are some secrets worth keeping when you've worked here as long as I have.
Well, how long is that?
I've worked in the swamp almost as long as Mr. Remington. We knew each other for a long time.
Really? So what was his favorite food?
Mr. Remington enjoyed a specialty only I can make.
Okay.
The bog dog. He ate one nearly every day. A real creature of habit, that one.
It looks like a hot dog.
It's similar, but I'm afraid I have to disappoint you. I'm not serving them today.
Why not?
Yesterday I found this strange green powder in my entire supply.
Guess I'm out of luck today. Well, thanks for the information.
Wait,
You've
wait,
been
wait.
a real big help.
What green powder?
Wait, take this with you. If you get thirsty, it's the most popular drink in Boggy's Bog. Swamp juice. Try it.
It looks like... Well, I'll try some. Later on.
We'll go.
You're in luck. That's my last bottle. A lot of swamp juice has been disappearing from my stock recently. I can only assume I must have been selling them all.
Did something strange happen at the cafe yesterday?
Richard Remington left the cafe feeling ill after a bog dog suddenly burst into flames. Not really. After Harper sold him a bog dog.
Richard Remington left the cafe feeling ill after Harper sold him a bog dog. Harper is basically in charge of all the food and drink here in Boggy's Bog. I'll have to ask him about this.
Challenge!
I was told Remington left the cafe looking ill last night. Since you seem to be completely in charge of all the food and drink around here, I'm afraid this is something I can't ignore.
He was an old man. His health wasn't perfect. But I'm not arguing with you. I think it is suspicious. What do you think caused it?
What do I think caused it?
The green stuff that he found.
A bog dog he ate at the cafe gave him food poisoning.
I keep all my food locked in the storeroom when I'm not here. You think he was poisoned?
I think he was poisoned.
Poisoned by me?
I have proof it was you that poisoned his food. The storeroom was broken into with a lockpick. You left the food stocks outside the storeroom. I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it. I should have talked to him about the other stuff.
The storeroom was broken into with a lockpick.
A lockpick? I've never encountered a problem like this before. But since last night, am I in a position to doubt a claim like that?
Somebody knew that Remington would eat a bog dog. He ate one every day, right?
Do you suppose this explains the missing bottles of swamp juice as well?
Yep. I would say it does.
You're going to ask me about what I was doing last night.
Yep.
I was going to. Were you going to tell me anything?
I was working here at the cafe in the evening. I had a couple customers. Eventually they all left and I locked up and went home.
Do you lock away everything at night?
Not everything, just the storeroom over there.
You mean that little door on the side of the ship? Is there anything else to lock?
I leave the chairs, tables, and trash can where they are. Lifting things like that is not a job for an old man.
Don't you have anyone to help you?
Mr. Remington liked to keep us down to his skeleton staff. There simply aren't many people who would choose to work in a place like this.
A skeleton staff? Well, that's convenient for him since...
Don't make that joke. I won't laugh.
No, that was kind of insensitive, yeah.
Someone made a costume to look like the creature. They must have known it would get a reaction for sure. But I wonder if they planned things to go this far.
When you're finished theorizing, I was going to show you these sketches I found in a trash can right next to your cafe.
It does seem like someone was designing a costume. A disguise, perhaps.
I don't know.
Try to think why somebody would do such a thing.
I don't know.
What could they achieve with it?
I don't know.
Not yet.
Alright, cool, thank you. Popular swamp juice, a popular drink sold at the cafe in Bog's Bog, has the appearance of strange liquid slime. Harper says a lot of swamp juice has disappeared from his stock recently. I think we should go back to Madame with our swamp juice and get her to analyze it. But we shall do that next time. And also try to find... We have 2 more people to find, 2 more suspects to find and talk to. And then, you know, walk around, talk to people and stuff. So, yeah. Awesome. Anyways, we're playing Detective Grimoire. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the game. And I'll see you all later.